Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. So today we are going to play with our Superman character. As you can see, we reached level 9, Team Hero, Mentor Meta, meaning Superman, Power Ice, Weapon Brawling, Movement Flight, and let's get this party started. As for World Online, basically tells you if the world is up or not. And population high, pretty much always say population high, no matter how many people or a few people there seems to be on the server. So that's kind of I would say I don't want to say misleading, but I suppose you could say that. Some of you guys have been asking why I don't use my Superman emblem that I have. So let's go to the marketplace. I mentioned it before. Basically, when you purchase items on the marketplace, you redeem them for every single characters in your account using the redeem claim tab. There are exceptions to that. If you purchase an item on the marketplace, let's take also the scuba top. We're going to need that. And let's go with where's the Superman emblem? So as you can see, I bought a lot of things in 8 years playing DC Universe Online. It happens. So here's our little Batman versus Superman emblem. I wanted to stick with items that you guys had access to, but why? There's no real reason not to use that emblem and the chess piece you're going to see in just a minute. The reason why I got the chest piece also is that if I remove the gloves, as you can see, most chest piece will cover the hands of your character. The scuba chest piece is one of the few rare exceptions that doesn't do that. The only issue is that the scuba chest piece usually is only available during the summer seasonal. So if you don't get it during the summer seasonal, you have to wait until the next year before you can purchase it. And sadly, the Superman emblem, the Superman emblem from the Batman vs Superman movie. Sadly, for that emblem, it's no longer available. So if you don't have it already for your character, there's no way to be able to get it for anymore. It's sad, but that's how it is. So you can make a fairly good looking Superman using those. Usually, I try to use the Stalwart Defender chest because it gives a bigger emblem, but this pretty much looks like the uh, Silver Age version of the character, or even some of the Golden Age. Anyway, so enough stalling. So the next mission we'll play is pet control. We have to go to the Hive infestation park. I forget where my base is in Metropolis. Let's get out of here. Worst comes to worst, we'll fly a bit. It happens. So we're going to go to Metropolis and we're going to continue our main mission. I'm not sure how long it'll take me to level up this character to level 30. I have some of you guys who seems to have issue leveling characters for some reason. So we're going to level up our Superman character not as quickly as possible, but I'll try not to take too long. Yeah, I should have known. So let's fly a bit. There's the... I guess I could use it right now. So in order to be able to level up a little bit faster, there is an XP Plus booster box that we got some missions ago. If you look at the previous videos, you should see where I was able to get the XP Plus booster box. So we are going to use that right now. So as you saw it pretty much equipped it instead of our colas. So you pretty much use it the same way you would use a cola. And for all the time, like you can see that purple energy thing, that will tell you that the booster is activated. You're going to see that purple energy thing whenever we enter a new map or stuff like that. And the booster, the XP booster lasts for 1 hour. And it's not like in 1 hour it will expire, it's 1 hour of gameplay. So if we play 15 minutes now and 15 minutes increments, it lasts for like 4 gameplay. Of course, if you play the full hour, then it lasts just for that 1 hour. So whenever you log off, you still retain your XP boost.
Superman speaking. Given your past work, I know you're the one to handle this situation. The Hive and Queen Bee are usually more interested in creating drones than hijacking trucks, but that's just what they're doing at the Metropolis Metrodome. They're attacking Star Labs transports to steal mass payloads of exobytes. We must reduce our losses. Those exobytes are critical to defeating Brainiac.
And if you wondered what I was looking for, I was looking for this little guy here.
Think you can grab some of those blasting scepters from the Hive stingers? They're loaded with neurotoxin, and we need some way to neutralize it. The more scepters we can get, the more likely we can work up a defense.
So whenever you play the main mission, also play the side missions that those little guys on the field will give you. It'll give you extra XP, and it'll give you also source marks and a bunch of other stuff like
Death
that.
to those that oppose the Hive! Feel the sting of Zazzle's wrath! Stings!
So here we have a few objectives. We have a bunch of worker that we need
These
to
exobytes
defeat.
belong to Queen Zazzle! The swarm cannot be stopped! The swarm cannot be stopped!
But we have also some stingers that we have to defeat.
Move faster! These exobytes must be claimed for Queen Bee!
No, I somehow missed it. And also there are some trucks that we have to do to defend. Let's go defend the trucks while we can. And we'll get back to there's a truck there. So you see those little guys, the spec ops.
We've got to get these exobytes
pretty much have
out
to
of
try
here
to-
before HIVE overruns us.
So you can see there's a timer above the spec ops. So you have to defend the whole time that the timer is going. Once the timer expires, you've completed that part of the mission. And we have to protect 4 of them. So there's 2 here, and then we'll have to go protect 2 more.
Man, we owe you one.
It's a fairly simple mission, and it's a mission that you can share with other players. Like if you see there's someone who's already doing it,
We need your help to recover these units
join
before
in,
they fall
you should be
into
able to
enemy
share the
hands.
objective with him. As opposed to some missions sometimes where you're gonna have to compete against other players. It happens. The devs try to encourage competition sometimes. I don't totally disagree, but I've seen the harm it can cause also.
Thanks a lot.
Oh.
You saved our butts.
Bruce Wayne is talking to us.
Look out!
So let's go back to the workers. Don't need any more.
I'm accessing the Hive's latest information. I
And the
don't
Stinger.
understand why they would want exobytes. They're just mindless drones under the influence of Queen Zazzala's hypnopollen. Which, by the way, you should not breathe, got it?
So let's complete our mission. Some mission will complete automatically. Other missions you have to go to your journal
The
and
Hive has
complete
turned
them.
the Metrodome into a fortress to defend their stolen exobytes and spread their mind-controlling hypnopollen across the city. Take out those dispensers and tag the exobyte containers for pickup. Star Labs will take it from there.
So now we've reached level 10, and so you can see they explained to us that now we have access to the tank role. So if we use the D-pad up, we can switch role, so we can switch from DPS to tank as needed. I've shown you the armories. Now let's say hi to our friend Bruce Wayne, and we'll continue afterwards. Oh, it didn't work. I'm so sad. Let's try again. Not sure why I messed up, but obviously I messed up. Let's try again. Oh, there we go. Oh, I caught it. If you see collections, no reason not to pick them up. The worst that can happen is that you decide you have it, you don't want to sell it, and you sell it on the broker. Or you delete it if you really don't want to sell it. There should be a couple of side quests nearby. So before you start your main mission, look for side quests. That way you can play all those at the same time. Unless you use a shield because some evil
It's
hive
a real mess
drone
out
will
there.
attack us.
If you can put a dent in their supplies, we
got a
might
plan
just
to
get a
weaken
foothold
Hive's
on the
assault.
compound.
So as you
Mr.
saw, the
Take
shield
out their fuel
provided an
canisters
override code
and knock out
that
some
we
of the
can
royal
use on
drones
Hive's
patrolling
defense
the area.
station on the roof.
Report back to me
Make
when
your
you
way to
finished
the
up.
roof of the Metrodome and initiate the override on the defense matrix.
So as you saw, the shield allowed us to be able to take the missions, even though we were being attacked.
Stings.
We'll be on our side and will aid you in your defense.
Normally, being attacked would have interrupted us being able to take the mission, but thanks to our super shield, it allows us to be able to interact with objects even if we get attacked. Up to a certain point, it shields us from a certain amount of damage, or a certain amount of attack, I forget. I think it's damage. Been a while since I checked. By now, I pretty much just do it.
Locator beacon was accurate. Good work.
Hive mind transmission. Navigation matrix 1226 is offline. Stings.
I will explain the tank bit a bit better probably in my next video. I'll probably make a video just for that.
Looks good, Command.
That stings.
So we have a whole bunch of objectives here we can complete. Oh, we have another friend.
That stings.
That one is a bit higher level since he has
Confirmed,
the Superman
Command.
cape. Unless he unlocked it using replay badges, that's quite possible.
Confirmed, HQ.
If you've never noticed, there's a TARDIS in Metropolis. I think there's more than one, but if you don't know the TARDIS, I'm not going to explain it today. Not a big Doctor Who fan, but I know enough to know a thing or two.
Stings.
So where's the pull and dispense? Oh, there it is. No, that's not it.
Swarm them.
We still need a few supplies. There's one there. Depending on who your mentor is, sometimes you'll come play those missions at a higher level.
Swarm them. That stings.
So let's go up there and complete our mission.
Those hive stingers carry a hypnotizing neurotoxin. Lucky for you, you seem to be able to resist it.
So let's complete it. Oh, level 11. So
Bad
now they've
news.
unlocked the
Queen
supercharge
Bee's
ability.
drones have LexCorp and Starlab scientists hostage inside the Metrodome. We must free those scientists before she steals their minds and converts them into drones.
So if you look to the top left corner of the screen, you can see the name of the character. Underneath you have the elf bar, which is the greenish yellowish bar. Then there's the blue bar, which is the power, and underneath there is a supercharge that you build up over time. Let's dismiss the supercharge. So basically, as you fight enemies, it will charge the supercharge until eventually the supercharge should be full. There's also an ability that's called a supercharge generator. And we got our first supercharge ability, which is a deep freeze. So it's pretty much a DPS ability. It will emit a shockwave of frost, damaging your enemies and encasing them in blocks of ice. Not too crazy about encasements, because sometimes they'll make enemies a little bit more difficult to defeat. Like sometimes they'll protect enemies more than anything else, but
This is Luther to LexCorp. Keep the bugs away from my exobites at all costs. I'm sending in reinforcements to help beat back to HIVE, so I repeat, defend the exobites.
Hive mind transmission. Drones, discard armor plating for upgrades.
so our next mission is to try to protect. Oh, it spawned. I'm so sad. Basically, there's multiple phases in this Universe Online, and sometimes you'll see item phase in and phase out. It's sad, but it happens. When it happens, no miracle, you just wait for it to phase back in. Let's be bold and let's try the other one. We completed 25 missions. And there's probably a few pieces of gear. So here we have a little thing about styles. Let's like show me just for the fun of it. I'm pretty sure I explained that in the very first video, or maybe the second video, but basically you can see there's little locks. So you can either release all your styles, which means whenever you're going to equip a new piece of equipment, it will change the style of your character, or you can click on hold all, and the only way you can change the style once you have hold all, or once you lock the lock at the end, is to manually go change the style. So unless you actually manually go change the style, if everything is locked, nothing's going to change. And I think we got the Vault Ambush mission. So once we reach level 11, if I'm not mistaken, we get a little mission called Vault Ambush. All it does is that it shows you that you can actually play the vault. So we're going to play it once because we can. The vault, if you're a legendary player, you can play the vault every day. If you're a premium or free-to-play player, I think you can play the vault 2 or 3 times a week. The vault is not that big a deal, but it's a little perk.
Welcome, welcome, one and all, to Joker's Room of Fun, Mayhem, and Prizes. What will it be? Something to flatten your opponents? Or just some useless crap? Who knows? You pays your money and you take your chances. Break the presents and get your prizes.
Usually the vault means a bunch of nth metal. Usually one source mark, although I think you have to be level 30 to get the source mark. But once you reach level 30, you should get one source mark. And it gives you a few styles and cash. Before you're level 30, if you're lower level than 30, the good thing is probably the nth metal. But once you pass level 30, the nth metal is a nice thing. But odds are the source mark is the thing you really want from the vault.
That's it. Game's over. Step along, nothing to see.
So as you saw, we played the vault from the on-duty menu, but we should have. Oh, I could have sworn we had a vault ticket from our friend the Ambush Bug. Oh, I'm so sad now. And as you saw, we got a Prometheum lockbox. Well, let's try and open it. So again, we got some style. Well, let's go for the Sunstone Edge, seeing how it's a Superman sort of style. And we got a source mark. So we got the style here. And we got some styles in the vault, obviously. Early on, you should get a whole bunch of new styles, but eventually you're going to get those styles very often. This is the collection we gathered earlier. And that's pretty much it. For the Nth Metal, we can use that to upgrade our artifacts, but no artifacts yet, so we're gonna have to wait. So I guess we can complete. Oh, come on, I hate when it does that. Oh, we're gonna have to go to Little Bohemia. Oh, they did change the Vault Ambush. Oh, I'm so sad now. So let's go back to the
Bad
Hornet's
news.
Nest.
Queen Bee's drones have LexCorp and Starlab scientists hostage inside the Metrodome. We must free those scientists before she steals their minds and converts them into drones.
Oh noes! And if you wonder about the gloves we got in the Prometheum lockbox, and you can see the purple thingy, again it tells us that we're earning double XP during that time. I'm not sure if it's double XP or 50% more XP, anyway, it doesn't matter. We're earning more XP, if it makes sense. Oh, there we go. Sadly, as you can see, these are very bulky gloves. Kind of work if you want to create a Doomsday type character, but not today. So again, in some missions, you should have some side quests. So
My
there's no
squad was
reason not to pick
infiltrating
it
the
up.
Hive's defenses when we came across LexCorp troops looting the place. They fired on us and ran. We gotta round them up before they cause more trouble. You can start with that guy over there. He should come too any minute.
Usually, those side quests will give some extra XP, and sometimes they'll give even source marks. So there's really no reason not to play those side quests.
When Luther
And
hears
usually,
about this, you're going down.
and usually you can play those side quests at the very same time as you're playing the main mission. So there's no reason not to do both at once.
I had calculated the odds of actually getting out of this alive to only be 2%.
Oh, let's break this apart.
The science police are installed.
When we gain a few more abilities, we'll try
You want
to
some of this?
see what we can do about recreating
I got my
Superman's
rights.
powers. There's a few powers that kind of work. Like this one kind of works as if you're smashing the ground. This one kind of works as if you're giving some sort of slap that damages enemies. But we should be able. Actually, maybe we can already. So we could. We have a few skill points. We could probably purchase some weapon abilities, some weapon combos. But we're not going to do that just yet. The very first thing I would purchase is the flight ability Supersonic. Oh, we actually did purchase it. That's nice. So we could purchase some flight abilities like a whirlwind attack or swoop attack. And we can purchase some iconic powers. So let's purchase heat vision because why not? Let's purchase freeze breath as well. Actually, oh yeah, why not? Let's purchase freeze breath. So we should be able to replace a few of our abilities in our loadout. Oh, wrong place. So let's put Freeze Breath here, and let's put a Heat Vision here. So let's take a look. So Heat Vision, if you know anything about Superman, it's probably one of his more famous ability, but Freeze Breath is pretty well known as well. Let's see if I didn't forget anything. I knew. I knew it.
Hive mind transmission. Ensure neural devices always function at optimal parameters.
Thank you. Please make sure that I didn't say anything about anything.
It would be very tempting to spam Heat Vision, but as you can see, the cooldown is a bit long. I wish someday they'll release an ability that reduces the cooldown of Heat Vision, but maybe not today.
Everybody knows you're working for Star Labs.
Swarm them!
Thank you. The drones kept interrogating me about
So this will be the last one of our technicians.
About time someone showed up. I have too much work and not enough time.
You just saved vital researchers in the fight against Brainiac. Although Lex doesn't see it, we all need to be working together. But we'll save that fight for another day. For now, take out the Hive's main power generator so you can get to Queen Bee and find out what's really behind this Hive invasion.
Decisions. Let's go for a whirlwind attack because, well, we can. Let's replace this one here. I'm not sure. I guess we'll go for with no shield for a while.
Hive mind transmission. Target acquired. Sting them!
Pretty sure we...
I got my rights.
We pretty much completed all the spec ops we needed, but there is a feat for defeating all of them. So even once you complete the mission for the spec ops, continue to defeat them, and you will gain a feat by the end of the mission.
Everybody knows you're working for Star Labs.
Basically, there's a feat for defeating all the spec ops in the game. And I'm pretty sure I explained it in some other videos, but just in case, this is the first video you're watching. There's little treasure chests spread out throughout the game. Whenever you see them, there's no reason not to open them. Oh, we got a little reward. Sometimes you get a little something from them. Like here we got a nice little ring for our character. But also there are various feats. There's a feat for breaking, I think, against 5, 10, 20. It goes all the way up to, I think, 1,000 treasure boxes. So there's still some things. So right now our Heat Vision seems to be powerful enough to pretty much one-shot NPCs. Normally, once you defeat an NPC, you may have noticed it switches a target. So if you use your Heat Vision, as soon as you defeat one target with it, it switches to another target. It does that on its own. It can be a bit annoying at first. At first, you may not control where it goes, but after a while you get used to it and you can either anticipate where it goes
When
or
Luther hears
you
about
learn to
this,
control
you're
where to send your heat vision. Where is he? I guess he's not here. There's a little red dot on the map. That's probably either a level above us or a level below. I think it's a level below. Just checking around to be sure I don't forget anything important. I guess not. One safe way to make sure you don't forget anything. Normally you can listen for audio clues, but sometimes if you're not sure, if you don't want to take any chances, you can pretty much destroy everything and make sure there's nothing hiding behind a base item. So let us continue.
Intruder detected. Intruder detected. Initiating defense protocols. Alert Hive soldier bees.
Oh noes, they've detected us.
Swarm them! Sting them!
So as you can see at low level, heat vision and freeze breath, pretty powerful. So you see we got defeat for arresting all the Elixir Spec Ops. Although I think there's usually one or two more here.
The Hive mind has been breached. Overriding directive. Bring the exobytes to Brainiac. Bring the exobytes to Brainiac.
Bring the exobytes to Brainiac! Guards! Protect your queen with your lives!
Destroy the intruder!
Oh no, they want to destroy us. They're so mean.
Be one with my hive mind!
Keep away from her pollen. It'll mess with your head.
Hive! You
Don't make me do this.
You are one mind. I am many!
Surrender now. Down, damn it.
Oh no, I burned my blue power bar.
Down, damn it.
When that happens,
Don't
you
make me
could
do
drink a
this.
cola or you use your weapon.
You will serve me and Brainiac in the end.
Let's go for the back piece.
Engaging. Self-preservation shield activated. Distress call sent.
Normally I would watch the cinematics, but I do have a video that's
one.
Now
I
we
do have
know
a video called
Brainiac is in control of Queen Bee. He's using her drones to recover his exobytes. I hope this stings Brainiac in the end, but if she doesn't, we will. I'll be in touch. And thanks. Superman out.
I do have a video called This Universe Online the Movie. So if you want to watch a whole bunch of cinematics, you could watch that video. And there's feeds for destroying healing barrels, the orange barrels. So whenever you see some in a mission, there's absolutely no reason not to destroy them.
Hive mind transmission. The Queen commands us.
I guess I skipped one without meaning to. Normally we should have completed all the investigations, but next time. So let's get out of here. And now we have to go to speak to Flash. So let's go back to a little Bohemia and talk to our friend the Flash. Just a bit of trivia. Originally, the Flash that we have in the game used to be Wally West. From what I understand, during beta or it was Wally West, but then DC wanted to have Barry Allen in the game instead. So they just tweaked the Flash character that used to be Wally West. They turned him into Barry Allen, and that pretty much was it. Which is why the Flash character we have in game acts pretty much like Wally West, but is actually Barry Allen. I guess there's only so much they could change at the last minute when they were asked to replace Wally with Barry. So let's start our friend the Flash.
So now you're the hero-sized bug zapper. Nice! I'll be working with you again soon.
And let's go complete our mission.
You fancy yourself a champion of good, yeah? Gotham's got itself right bollocksed, and the rest of the world's not far behind. Meet me in Gotham under that rift in the sky, and I'll tell you how you can be a big damned hero.
So right now we could go to the Justice League Dark event with this character if we wanted to. And there's a whole bunch of new instances that are available to our character if we go into the on-duty menu. So you can see there's a whole bunch of missions in the events tab that we could play. And there's a few 4-player missions that we could play, some very low-level 4-player missions. At this point, I'd say level up your character a bit more before you go play those missions. But eventually, like some of you guys mentioned that one of you guys seems to be stuck at level 28, I think. Playing those missions should be able to help your character level up at least a little bit. And there's also the booster gold missions. There's those little kiosks here in the safe houses or the police stations that gives you a little mission. Next video, I will start by playing this mission, and then we will continue playing. The missions of our main missions. The next one will be the World of Tomorrow.
Heads up,
But if
there's
we look
trouble
at
in the Tomorrow District. Circe's bestiamorphs are all over the area, which means Circe can't be far behind. Zatanna in the Chinatown safe house can give you further instructions.
But next time we could also play the Vault Ambush. They seem to have changed it from in the past. You would just get a Vault ticket in your inventory, and you would run the Vault using that Vault ticket. Nowadays, it seems we have to investigate the console in the Little Bohemian police station. I assume, depending on who your mentor is, it's going to be a different police station. And there's also Welcome to the Watchtower. It's a little mission that allows us to explore the Watchtower. So next time I'll probably play the Vault Ambush, and I'll probably play a few Booster Gold missions, just to give you an idea of what those missions are. So I guess that is going to be pretty much it for now, guys. I changed my video, so if the audio is a bit funky, I'm gonna have to tweak the audio a little bit until I get it right. And also, it's a bit weird because I have those headphones, and right now I barely hear myself talk, so I'm not sure if I talk too loud, not loud enough. I guess I'll find out when I listen to the video, when I do the editing. So that's going to be pretty much it for now, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.